Both the vaccines are about 95% effective in preventing disease. They've both been tested on tens of thousands of volunteers.
We expect clear and compelling safety and efficacy data to support a favorable benefit risk of the vaccine when rapidly deployed for administration to millions of individuals, including healthy people.
An initial shipment of nearly 6 million doses of Moderna's vaccine would go to healthcare workers and nursing homes nationwide. Now, like the Pfizer vaccine, Moderna says its vaccine is administered in 2 doses. Both Kansas and Missouri say their second shipments of the Pfizer vaccine will be smaller than the first, but that seems to be in dispute. KMBC 9's Michael Mahoney is live now with that story.
Kelly, the dispute is that the Department of Health and Human Services say these reports of reductions are not correct. And in Pfizer, is saying that there's been no reduction on the production of the vaccine on their part. But here's what Missouri's Director of Health, Randall Williams, is saying.
But at this moment in time, we have maybe 25–30% less of the second dose of Pfizer alone than we were looking at.
The Kansas Department of Health tells KMBC 9 News Washington has told them they're going to get 39% less Pfizer vaccine doses next week. Now, it's hard to explain this. The Department of Health and Human Services say reports of vaccine reductions are incorrect, and shipments will arrive at different locations over the next few days to reduce the workload. Pfizer says there are no production issues with their COVID-19 vaccine, adding no shipments containing the vaccine are on hold or delayed, and that they are continuing to send the vaccine to the places directed by Washington. The amount of vaccine getting to Kansas City's hospitals is not even. For example, the Children's Mercy Hospital System and the HCA Health Midwest System say their Kansas facilities have vaccine, but their Missouri hospitals do not. St. Luke's, another group with hospitals on both sides of the state line, say they have vaccine in both states. Missouri Governor Mike Parson says things change daily.
We're prepared if the vaccine doesn't come in quantities or if it comes in more. We're prepared for that.
And that's why Parson says he doesn't deal with specific numbers on a daily basis because things can change. Missouri got 51,000 doses in the first shipment. That's what they say they expected in the second shipment too. Kelly?
Thanks, Michael. Now, today, Kansas City Health Director Rex Archer says it's still going to be months before most folks will be able to get vaccinated. Healthcare workers at Providence Medical Center are now getting vaccinated. The chief medical officer was the first to get the vaccine this morning, and he sent us this message.
And the message is that the vaccine is very safe. I am the first one to take it, and it is so important to get vaccinated. So hopefully we will eventually put an end to the pandemic. Have a great day, and don't be afraid to be vaccinated.
The hospital said in a statement, the shot brings us all a glimmer of hope for the future during this holiday season. Frontline workers at St. Luke's Health System are also lining up for the vaccine today. I talked with one of the first nurses to be vaccinated. She says it was an emotional moment and with good reason. There's a vaccine marathon underway at 3 of St. Luke's main campuses.
Thanks, Brad.
By Friday, 1,000 frontline workers here should have their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Nurse manager Carrie Willis was one of the first.
It didn't hurt. My arm is a little bit sore, just like any kind of vaccine that's a muscular shot today, but I haven't had any other symptoms other than just being really excited that there's, maybe an end in sight.
Willis says she's been so anxious for this day to come, it was almost surreal getting the shot. She works in the COVID unit at St. Luke's East and says in her 22-year career, nothing compares to this pandemic. It's taken a toll on her team.
If people could see kind of a day in the life of a frontline worker, see what it is that we go through every day, every minute with these very sick patients, many of whom we have lost, I think that their perspective might change a bit.
She believes in the vaccine and hopes she can influence others to get it. She admits the pandemic has changed her.
I think we'll never be the same, but some of that will be in a good way. I think we'll be more mindful of that this can happen and more prepared. And I think we'll come out of this stronger.
Now, as more shipments do come in, St. Luke's will continue offering the vaccine to every employee who wants one. On Monday, it will start vaccinating residents at Bishop Spencer Place, the hospital's senior living community. 11 cities in Johnson County, Kansas are now allowing enforcement of the public health order that restricts large gatherings and operating hours for certain businesses. KMBC 9's Bianca Beltran is live now in Prairie Village with those details.
Kelly, the public health order that was issued last month initially applied to unincorporated Johnson County, giving cities the option to enter into an agreement with the county codes department to enforce that public health order. Now, Prairie Village is among nearly a dozen cities that have opted in, and county staff says that their priority is education. But if there are violations that are not addressed after that initial contact, they could be subject to fines. Shawnee City Council voted not to enter into an enforcement agreement. Olathe City Council has not yet taken up the issue, and DeSoto City Council is expected to vote on the issue January 7th. Now, the county says they have received about 14 business complaints related to the public health order, but most of them are about wearing masks in public at businesses and in public spaces, and that issue is referred over to the district attorney's office per the governor's executive order. Reporting live in Prairie Village, I'm Bianca Beltran, KMBC 9 News.
And Johnson County's public health order is set to remain in effect through January 31st unless the board commissioners choose to revisit it. We want to help you stay informed on the rules in your area. Just go to KMBC.com and click on the coronavirus tab.